And we are back live. Jimmy and Jackson on the Morgan Podcasting Network. This is kind of our new gimmick we have there, Jackson, where we like to go on and do some live watch-alongs with the Celtics and the Mavs. I had to work a little late tonight. Just got home. I know that score is 85-70 right now, and Coco is obviously our third animal, I guess, in the podcast. Jackson, 85-70. What have you noticed so far about the Celtics and the Mavs?
Well, you see this game, Tatum's been more of an offensive scorer this game. He had, 7 points. Not in game one or game two, he's had more than 20 points. That's obviously maybe a factor here that they're winning by 15 points going into the fourth. But also one thing here, as you see, Drew Holiday, who had 26 points.
Really?
Last game.
Okay.
He's now on 9 points heading into the fourth. Do you think that if Tatum has the game that Holiday had in game two, and Holiday has the game that Tatum had, do you think that they are able to come out and win those games?
Well, I mean, the thing with the Celtics is, Jackson, this is my producing, as you can see on the other end. The same thing with the Celtics is they have so many different weapons that if somebody has an off night, they still have three more people to play there. Now, Porzingis did not play today. Is that correct?
Yeah, Porzingis did not play. I think it was something like back heel, maybe.
Something happened there. Okay, see, I'm out of it right now, so I'm just here. I can't believe that they're doing this well. Up 15 points here in the fourth. If you're a Celtics fan right now, you've got to be really happy with that. How's Luka doing, bud?
Luka's been he's been trying his best, but there's a bunch of calls that haven't gone his way.
Like a charge?
Yeah, basically all that stuff. But he hasn't been the most excited about all that stuff, but he is definitely trying his best to help them come
So
back.
make sure if you are watching along live with us here, tell us how the game's gone so far for you. If you're a Mavs fan, you're not feeling very good. Jaylen Brown, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say. Throw something in the chat. We will definitely talk to you about that. We do a lot of stuff here on the Morgan Podcasting Network. Jackson and I have done a couple of these just recently. It's kind of trying to help us out here with his YouTube channel as well. And then we do a Yeah We Know podcast in the ring with Jimmy, Rod, and Chris. We have a weekly wrestling podcast. We'll have that come out. We do live streams of that as well. We've got Clash at the Castle coming up. And then we do Balls and Brew. We've got a bunch of NBA talk. We have the NFL coming up very soon as well. So very excited about that. The Celtics are not stopping. They are not stopping. It is now a 21-point lead with 11 minutes to go. I don't understand what is going on here.
I have a question for you here.
Yeah.
If the Mavericks want to come back, what do you think they have to do to try to make this astronomical comeback?
You're down 21 with 12 minutes left. You're not coming back. I don't think you are.
Basically 2 points.
And I can't be Luka. I think Kyrie's got to. I think Kyrie's got to score a lot.
One thing that we noticed is I think I was right on my last podcast that Kyrie is not really ready. Was not prepared for that Boston crowd. Because as you look here, he has 26 points tonight.
Okay.
His past 2 games, I don't.
He didn't have 26. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Right there, I think that shows Kyrie has been able to do more with his home crowd than away, obviously. But I think Kyrie normally scores 20 points on a daily basis, but when he is away in Boston, it is hard for him because the second he touches that ball, there's boos coming in from absolutely everybody.
Yeah.
So it's definitely hard for him to concentrate on that. But yeah, I think Kyrie is.
So it might be a little bit of home cookie. You got to stay in frame, Skippy. Come on, get closer. There you go. Look at that. There you go. Got to stay in frame on the.
Yeah, we know podcast.
It's not the Yeah We Know podcast. It is the Jim and Jackson Fast Break watch along with the Celtics and the Mavericks. Listen, the Celtics were the best team all season. Best team in the playoffs. 2 losses in the playoffs. Right now, with 21 points to go, I think we're looking pretty good.
One thing here that came up earlier in the game, the Celtics are undefeated on the road in the playoffs. Do you think that continues after this game?
Yes, they're up 21 points with 11 minutes left.
After this game.
You would think that
they finish the series in Dallas or will they not be able to do that, but maybe finish it out at home in front of their home crowd?
Listen, this isn't going to go any more than 5 now. I think Rod, the namesake of the Morgan
Yep.
podcast, Rod was right. Where this is Celtics in 5. I had Celtics in 6. I think you had Celtics in 6. I think everybody had Celtics in 6. You would think that they would get one win out of this, but the way the Celtics are shooting, the way they're playing right now, how are their 3-pointers in the game?
Well, right now the 3-pointers are kind of going their way. I mean,
Derek White just hit one a few minutes ago.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff's been going on. But you see here that Peyton Pritchard, who was kind of their main person, I'm going to say in the regular season, but he's kind of one of their best shooters on the team. He hasn't been really able to contribute on the offensive side tonight. Do you think if he doesn't do that again, do you think that could contribute them to maybe another loss? Maybe a loss in the next game?
No, I mean, again, he's like the 5th guy. I'm not worried about it. You got Derek White. Derek White's playing well. JB's playing well. Tatum. What's Tatum got tonight?
I think Tatum has about 20. He's got 27 points.
27 points. Not a bad night for Tatum. He needed that.
That's his first 20-point game in this finals.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think Tatum, last game, in game 1, we were really talking about how Tatum goes to the rim, but he does not lay it up.
How did he do today?
He's really been just driving in and taking, the open layup.
Has he? Good. Wonderful. For those watching now, throw something in the chat. Let's chat a little bit. How do you think that the Mavericks can come back? Luka is ticked. Luka's missing a lot. Luka must be tired. That knee.
I think Luka's airballed about 3 shots.
What's Luka's? How many points does Luka have, and what's he shooting?
I think Luka has about 20. He's got 25 points.
25. What's the shooting though?
I don't.
Does it say like 10 for 26 or something like that? Let's take a look here.
It just says like their minutes, rebounds, assists, points.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, Luka's not their top scorer right now.
The Celtics missed, so that's got to be a story.
That's got to be something there. But PJ Washington.
All right, Peach.
I mean, PJ Washington only has 4 points, so
now he's got 7.
Like that would be something there. PJ Washington has had, I believe, 8+ in the past 2 games.
So how much does Luka and Kyrie have? How much now total?
Total, they have.
That's math, of course.
51 points.
51 of 73. Yikes.
So obviously, everybody else.
Now, what did Tatum and Brown have? Why would you foul, idiots?
Tatum and Brown.
32 and 31. Oh, that's minutes. I'm sorry.
24 and 27.
Yeah, 51. Good.
So both teams have
51, but Boston's bench has 40 points. And Dallas's has 20. I mean, that's right there.
Not necessarily.
You're not getting any. Well, they're not okay. The 3 through 8 or 3 through 9.
So I think what we noticed in this game is the Celtics do not need Porzingis to be able to make a blowout against them.
Yeah.
You can see there, Porzingis. He's very good, but obviously with the injury that he suffered, in the playoffs and in Game 2, I think that really. It hurt the team, but it didn't hurt the team in a playing.
Okay.
statement.
Have the Mavericks been ahead at all?
They were through the first and a little bit in the second, but
Okay.
not really after that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay.
We got a little bit of a blowout here.
Yeah, not over yet. Not over yet for sure.
We might have a little after kind of podcast on Game 3 and how, the Celtics could close out in 4 even.
We'll see. We got a little bit of time left, and
9 minutes left for the Mavericks to make.
The Celtics can't get cocky though. They need to keep scoring.
The Mavericks are down by 16 with 9 minutes left, so it's not over. Luka.
I don't understand.
Luka has not been able to hit anything.
6-0 run for the 6-0 run for the Mavs right now. A 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes.
Celtics might be like, okay,
we need a point here. It was 91-71. Now it's 91-70.
Past couple possessions here, they're kind of like, okay, we don't have to really try to push the ball to try to score. We just gotta try to score, but you gotta take every possession seriously, even if it's like
Tatum comes up short again.
50-point blowout. You still have to take every possession seriously, just in case. So as we see here.
All right, kids. So
there
it's an
you
11-point
go,
game
11
from 21.
point
8 minutes left.
Wow.
2:43. They're on a 10-0 run.
They're trying to come back here. 10-0 run now. That's a big thing. So.
And it has not been Luka or Kyrie, like we said. It had to be somebody else.
It has to be. In this game, I think it has to be somebody else. I think that the Kyrie and Luka, they think they have to have everything on their back. They don't. Everybody else is a good player on their team. Yeah, so after we might talk about, what has happened throughout the series, what we think about Game 4. We might switch in some other sports there too, maybe something about that. But yeah. Very eventful game here, though. But one thing we noticed here already right off the bat, the Maverick Centers combined have 13 points. That is, I think, what's killing them is the Celtics have been very good of switching. They've been playing very good. Here, Al Horford and Tillman, who have been the two centers, have 11 points. So, yes, the Maverick Centers have more points, but they haven't been playing better defense than the Celtics centers.
Well, and I think that's,
the factor there.
Yeah, but it's 11 points right now, so the Celtics got to score.
Though, the Mavericks have not been able to get really any lobs. That was their specialty throughout the playoffs and throughout the regular season, was getting those lobs and then not being able to do that in the clutchest situation, the thing that can literally cost them an amazing run, an amazing season, comes down to if they can get those lobs back. If they can't, they might not win.
Huh. So what right now? What's Joe Mazzulla saying right now to his team? They have just given up a 10-0 run, up 11 points still. The momentum is definitely on Dallas' side. What are you saying to your team?
We got to keep the pressure on. We can't give up any possession. We got to keep playing through this and we got to keep going, man. We got to keep pushing. Just because they were down, now it's getting closer. We have to be able to close this gap, shut this game out, and make sure that we're able.
I think we need to look for the good shot. I don't care where now.
But one thing here that I have noticed in the past 2 games, the Celtics have played 8 players tonight. The Mavericks have played 11. So the Celtics obviously see that if the player's playing good, we're not going to sub them out. The Mavericks are kind of just all over the place, kind of subbing in people no matter when they want to. But I think the killer here has been there's been 2 players who have played 8 and 4 minutes and not have a single point. And then Tim Hardaway, who's played 15 minutes and doesn't have a single point.
Hardaway Jr. is weird. He was a really good shooter for a while, and he's just been in the league a while, and they really haven't played him.
Put somebody else in there for Hardaway if he's not being able to score. He only has in this game. Let's see. He only has 2 rebounds. That's all he has.
Wow,
obviously,
awesome.
Luka has been trying to pass the ball to the outside.
A little bit more. You're right. You're right.
A little bit more.
Yep.
Right there. Start of the game, he would have taken the shot. But right now, he knows it's clutch time. He has to be able to shoot the ball. He has to be able to find that open man. So here we go back in this game.
Of course, we're not doing play-by-play. We're just reacting and things like that. So yeah, Dallas really needs to stop the Celtics here, continue their streak. And a lot of things happen where the Celtics just making bad decisions. We have a turnover, we have a foul out of a timeout. That's the thing. You cannot come out of a timeout and just give the ball up. You cannot do that. I think JB's got to get the ball. Brown's got to get the ball.
Right here, if we look, JB has 24. Tatum has 27.
Yeah.
I think Joe Mazzulla.
Oh, wow.
Is that the Celtics coach?
Yeah, there was a foul that, again, it's so weird. People don't even get touched and there's a foul called, and then people get destroyed and there's no foul called.
I mean, Joe Mazzulla, he's really been relying on these two, I feel like, the entire series, but he doesn't need to do that.
It's a 10-point game, kids. 8 minutes left.
Yep. Both teams, I think, could put in their starting lineups. That's what was working for the Mavericks was, making sure that they had their starting lineup. That was what working. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I think they started Derek Lively over Gafford.
Did they?
I think they did that. I don't know for sure though.
Okay. Yeah. See, they're okay now. They need to. Celtics finally scoring again to end that 12-0 run.
But if he works on his defense, he'll be way better.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's okay.
Well, I know. But if he does, I'm saying if he does, he will be a better player than he already is.
Yeah, I think the Celtics just need to find a good shot. Who cares about the shot clock at this point? You just need to get good shots because if you take the shot clock all the way down, yes, it takes time off. But if you get a really bad shot, it's not doing anything good.
You need to make sure you can score. That's a close one. There again, I'm saying
your boy PJ, baby.
I'm saying Patrick Mahomes at the game.
This is nuts.
I mean,
21
I
points.
said it from the start. If Luka
17-2 run in 4 minutes.
That's what I've been saying from the start.
Ever since I said it's over.
From the start of this quarter, I've said Luka passes the ball out to the perimeter way more. They will score more points.
Yep. Celtics are tired.
Joe Mazzulla doesn't really like putting in bench players late in games, so the lineup right now is probably going to stay. No.
I think Luka met a friend in the crowd. Oh, he traveled.
Oh, no.
See, Celtics, a second dumb mistake by the Celtics.
Also, one thing, earlier in the game, if you haven't been watching, the Celtics did challenge. They did get it. Right there, Luka,
Luka fell. That's okay. He didn't get fouled.
Probably complained a bunch to the refs.
Oh, no question.
Oh, that's... Oh!
You cannot make stupid choices. That's the third time they've either given it up or made a dumb foul. And he did. He fouled him. Yeah.
He was kind of in his...
He was in his
He
landing
didn't give him
zone.
enough room to fall.
Drew's got some nice kicks, though. Those green and black shoes are nice.
Why? Kyrie wore those shoes a couple games ago, and nobody really likes them.
Well, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he really cares about what people think. This is an amazing end of this game right now.
This is going to end, and it's going to end for probably pretty good. I feel like the main thing in the series, though, has been the Luka step backs. Have really been
I think PJ Washington right now, he's got what, 6? So he has 6 points in the last 4 minutes.
PJ Washington in the entire game has 12 points.
Okay.
So I think I bet you those are all 3 points.
So in the series, Kyrie had 28 points tonight. He has 30, 12 for 24, 13 for 37, and the 28 points. So Kyrie having himself a night. Maybe you're right. Maybe he was a little nervous.
I just think, probably knew there's going to be a lot of hateful things maybe in the crowd and stuff.
Just for the record, it's a 20-2 run 3-point game right now.
Yeah. But
Celtics were up 21 points.
One thing I think that
5 minutes ago.
Kyrie did F up with, the crowd there because he told them he was going to come back. He told the Celtics crowd he was coming back, and he ended up not.
Celtics fans right now are so angry. That's the fourth stupid play. That's all I can say. And PJ Washington is just the greatest 3-point shooter of all time, apparently. Hustle play. Oh, whoa. No foul call. Whoa. This is nuts. Luka and Jaylen Brown just run into each other. Both go down. No foul call. No nothing. There's a difference between letting them play and someone's going to get killed. Mavs ball again. Celtics cannot score. They need someone to come in and score. If you want to be an MVP, if you want to get all this accolades, you need to do something well. And Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, they're not doing it right now at all. Brown had Drew had the dumb foul. Tatum had the turnover. Horford had a turnover. Drew had the foul, like I said, and then something just happened again.
Well, I think right there, the refs not calling any fouls. Luka practically tackled the man.
Yeah, you're right. They did.
They're not calling anything.
This is crazy. It is crunch time.
Right now, I just think Celtics need to score. They need to score. I say if they don't score in this next possession, they will probably lose this game. Like it's that.
They could, yeah, for sure.
It's like that. You have to score here. You have to. So Kyrie having himself a game. Oh wow! Luka is 1 for 7 from 3-point range.
Yeah, but you know what? Luka's understanding that he doesn't have it, so he's passing to other people that do. That's good, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were talking about a sweep about 5 minutes ago there, Skippy. 93-90, huh?
Well, it was like 91-71.
91-70. 91-70.
Is that on Derek? Is that on Derek?
We gotta watch fouls coming up. Where who's in the bonus? What's that situation?
Ooh, true. I mean, yeah, they do have to.
I don't know.
They do have to watch that.
If you put your head under someone's armpit, I don't know who's the foul on. You know.
Yeah.
Luka is stone cold right now.
That's a bad.
All right, 4:52 left.
The Mavericks can't let the Celtics score.
We need to. The Celtics have to score.
The Celtics need to score, but the Mavericks can't let them.
One more pass. 2 more passes.
They had it, but they didn't give it. No.
What is okay?
And Luka's over here getting mad.
Yeah, tackled the guy. That's so funny. That's so funny. Again, thanks everyone for watching on X, on YouTube, and on Facebook. If you have any questions, comments, throw those in the chat. We'd love to hear them. This game has come down to the wire. We didn't think it would. When I sat down, it was a 21-point game. So I guess Celtics fans can be mad at me. But the Celtics need to score. They scored 2 points in the last about 6-7 minutes. The More Than You Know podcast. We do a ton on this network. We have over 300 episodes. We have 3 primary shows. We have the More Than You Know flagship. We do specials on that every now and then. We do some really special draft shows. We have some music shows. We have a lot of different things that we've done over the years. I'm sure another one will be coming up soon. We do have some celebrity guests as well from time to time. Evan Altman will be coming on this week, Cubs Insider. Love having Evan on there. Have some questions about whether or not the Cubs are going to do anything at the deadline. And what the hell? Seriously. Cubs are Cubsing right now. We also have the Yeah We Know podcast. You're in the ring with Jimmy, Rod, and Chris. Chris is a new wrestling fan. Rod is a lapsed wrestling fan that came back a couple years ago. And then I have been a wrestling fan forever. So it's kind of a nice dynamic that we have there. Chris asked the questions that you might ask. So if you're interested at all, please feel free to check us out. You do have to type in the Morgan You Know podcast, all those words there to get us in your podcast feed. It's free. We don't ask for any money or anything like that. It's a lot of fun. And then we have Balls and Brew. Balls and Brew is the flagship sports podcast, the Morgan You Know Podcasting Network. And what that is just guys sitting down, talking about sports. And we do a fast break, NBA special. We do a lot of gambling as well in the NFL season. The Celtics and Mavericks are right now 93-90. It's been 93-90 for a few possessions. Jackson, you nervous if you're a Celtics fan right now?
I think, yeah. I mean, you guys have been shot forever, and the Celtics are they're on a really big run here.
I think
both teams have.
I really hate the NBA right now. might. They are playing hard, and I love this. But this is nuts. What's a foul? It's not a foul. It's a charge. What's not a charge? I mean, if your feet are in the air, your feet aren't planted. So I think that was a foul. How many fouls does Luka have? Does it say?
No.
Where are you on right now? I just Google the Googles. Hey, we got a like. Thanks for the like. Really appreciate it, folks. That's awesome. We do have fun doing this, and Jackson's learning the ropes a little bit from his old man. Can't go wrong.
You're not too old. Okay, so
how nervous are you, man?
The Celtics have 17 fouls as a team.
Okay.
The Mavericks have 14.
Well, that's good. At least they're at least they are.
So the Celtics, here's something. The Celtics are.
You got to say it in the mic, Skip.
The Celtics are 16 for 44 from 3-point shooting. The Mavericks are 9 for 12.
For what now?
9 for 12 from 3-point, and the Celtics are 16 for 44.
They're 9 for 12 from 3-point?
9 from 22.
You said 12. That's different. Okay, 9 for 22. Okay. I was like, how don't you do it? That's funny. Well, I will tell you this. It's going to come down to the end. Or Boston could be up by 20 here in a second. Who knows, right? Yeah, I mean, really. Yeah, we'll see.
I think he's pretty close. I think he's on like
5.
Okay. They sub him out.
No. Luka's playing the rest of the time.
If he fouls out.
Oh, of course. He's in the rest of the time.
You're done if he fouls out.
I think he was moving. He didn't.
Yeah.
He was moving.
Uh-huh.
He was moving. Left foot hasn't.
But almost both of his feet weren't planted when that hit happened. So, and then I think
Kristen wants more of this, by the way, in wrestling too. So that's great.
I think one of the funniest things in the NBA is when they know they fouled, but they still try to convince the rest that they didn't foul.
I know. I think Bill Simmons is going to take the block charge away and just keep going. And
he's just going to be like, everybody.
I think we're at that point. There's no block charge. Just replay anymore. It could be either one.
He obviously was not.
And it just takes for so long, and it's really killing them. Now this might actually help the Celtics because they have been stone cold for the last 5-6 minutes.
But I mean, yeah.
And they get a breather, get some water. They'll be okay. Talk it out a little bit, especially if this call goes their way. And we have no audio, so it's awesome. I believe the Celtics. I think it worked for the Celtics there.
Yeah, we can tell by the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd is not in a frenzy right now, so I think the Celtics.
Luka's smiling.
Fouled out for the first time in his playoff career. Did not know Luka fouled out. Whoa, Jackson, is that bad for the Mavericks?
Maybe.
Dynamite drop in there. So
who's starting here? Who's coming in? Tim Hardaway.
Well, your boy should be back.
Okay.
You gotta get the ball out of Horford's hand. See, this is why Porzingis was so important, just because Horford has been playing probably a lot of minutes here. Jackson, you can look and see how many minutes Horford is playing. This is just a master class in giving up a lead or not scoring at all. This is unbelievably insane.
You want to know how much Horford's playing?
How much does he play?
33 minutes.
Too much for Horford, man. He's an old man right now.
I have Xavier Tillman behind him, so.
It's a 1-point game. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left. This is crazy. This is crazy. Celtics can't score. They've scored 2 points. 22-2 run.
In the last basically 8 minutes here. That's not good.
Hey, MVP Tatum. Wow.
Tatum Tatum got so lucky.
All right. Well, Brown did a good job.
You can't.
They called an offensive foul because and that was smart. Drew was so smart. He knew the guy wasn't looking. He knew that, who was that? Oh, no, my fault. See, there's something in the NBA now, I think, where they say you have to like give the guy a second to see. Yeah, I missed that. I thought Drew was the guy who did that. Interesting, very interesting. We have 3 minutes left. It is a 3-point game. We have 32 viewers right now. Throw something in the chat if you have a comment. I can't believe this game right now. This is absolutely nuts. This is nuts.
Oh my!
Celtics
That's
have
crazy.
Celtics have scored more
That's
points in the last 30
crazy.
seconds than they did in the last 5 minutes. They're up 6 right now. Kyrie is gonna try to take over, I think, and that may not be a good thing. That may not be a
Kyrie
good
has
thing.
to be the main person here. He thinks he has to be the main person. He doesn't. You know, you have people out there who can shoot threes.
Yeah, I'm just doing a little producing on the side here. So, throw a comment in the chat, everybody. We'll, if you're on X, YouTube, or Facebook, throw it in there. We will definitely get back with you. Really appreciate everyone watching now. We have over 30 viewers. Really appreciate that on the Morgan Podcasting Network. This is kind of an offshoot of our fast break where Jackson just likes to talk live during games right now. And, sometimes we get the Mr. Morgan, we get Chris on here. It's a little late for Chris. It's almost 11 o'clock Eastern time. And Chris is an old man. Got to go to bed by 6 and eat dinner at 4. Actually, Chris is probably hard at work doing something right now. Really appreciate you, Chris. 5-point game, Jackson. Is Kyrie going to be able to take him to the promised land? Is Kyrie going to take the Mavericks on his shoulders and probably destroy the Mr. Morgan? Yes, he is.
Maybe 4-point game.
All right, Jaylen Brown. He's going to be your MVP of the finals here. I know Drew.
Win.
I know Drew is pretty good as well, but I think it's got to be Brown. How many
fouls are they not going to go?
The Celtics want to give it away. Tatum actually made a pretty good play there, so that was kind of cool.
Tatum.
Over 40 viewers. Thanks a lot, everybody. This is insane at the end. Oh, no. Never hustle. Never hustle, people. Never, ever hustle. 4-point game with 1:54 to go. This is crazy. This what an end.
Will come down to the final shot.
It could come down to the final shot. The way the Celtics are playing, it could be. This could be a PJ Washington, or it could be Kyrie Irving hero ball. I don't understand why Tatum shoots that 3. That step back 3 ain't working for you, Skippy. It's a 4-point game. Kyrie's going to try to take this over. Hey, here's a tip. If you have a center that's open underneath the basket, guard him. It's a 2-point game, kids.
It's anybody game. I mean, yeah, anybody can win this right here.
Exciting here. This is exciting. So Jaylen Brown right now is trying to take the next step. Let's be smart, though.
Oh, wow.
It's that jump shot right off the free throw line there. Is a really couple feet out.
Do you think
very good?
The Mavericks have to have a 3-pointer?
No, but they're going to shoot one.
Oh, that's so bad.
So 46 seconds left. Horford. I don't understand what is going on in the NBA. I don't understand. You have people getting pushed out. No refs know anything right now. They're going to just make up something. Neither of them saw anything. They're going to tell that it is going to be I don't even know whose ball it is right now. Mavericks ball. No foul. I don't know. So 4
Yeah,
points.
You gotta go, Kyrie.
That's why Horford shouldn't be in there, but of course you have to keep him in there for. So they only needed 2. It's 32 seconds, but it's getting very close to not. Yeah, I kind of figured there'd be a Kyrie hero ball in there. Rada's loving every second of that. 4 points. The Celtics want to give this game to the Mavericks. 22 seconds left. Celtics, I think, are shooting free throws. I'm not sure. I just nah.
No, he went like this. You see it?
He wasn't fouled.
Yeah.
I don't think White was fouled. Oh, the Celtics want to give this up so bad. Derek White, someone who you want at the free throw line right now, cool, calm, collected, and of course he made the first. We're not obviously doing any play-by-play, but we have a 5-point game right now, and if I'm the Celtics, I don't know how I lose this game, but you could still lose this game with
somehow with Kyrie on the other side. You gotta be careful.
yes. Back up to 6.
What do you think happens here? What do you think the Mavericks have to do?
Well, the Mavericks have to get a 3-pointer real quick, and they have to foul, and this game is going to last another 15 minutes. Jackson, you think the Celtics are pulling this off now?
It'll be close. But I do think the Celtics will pull off the win here. And I think it will go to game 4. And the Celtics are gonna then losing game 4, then winning game 5.
Well, I think Jaylen Brown had a pretty good second half. I didn't see that before. So he's got 30, but 24 in the second half. Wow. NBA has a foul problem. We don't know what a foul is. We don't know what not a foul is. I just don't understand what's going on.
Okay, Mavericks need a quick 3 and foul. They have to have who can they foul?
Shout out to Rachel Nichols, who said Kyrie had half of Boston.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, this game's over.
it's over.
Wow. So again, there's somebody tried to foul. Nothing was called. Guy has an open 3 then. Foul. Wow. Derek White grabs Tim Hardaway Jr., says, I got him, ref. And the ref doesn't call a foul and lets him shoot a 3. What is going on? All right, 7 points, 15 seconds left.
It's over. Celtics in 5. I'm calling it Celtics in 5.
Celtics are exhausted. We have a Friday night game is the next one, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Horford with the foul before the shot. 10 seconds left. 8-point game. Luka's on first time ever fouling out in a playoff game. He was exhausted. He was passing really good. Give it listen, I may give a little too much love to Luka on this one, but he knew he didn't have it, and he passed as much as he could. Kyrie, on the other hand, tried that hero ball, and it didn't work. Give it up to Tatum. Give it up to Brown. Holiday, White. They tried to give it up. They did. A lot of issues we have right now. A lot of shot selection, a lot of stupid mental mistakes. And that's key. For a team that has only lost 2 games, they made so many mental mistakes. But it looks like they're going to come out with a win unless something just out of the ordinary happens. Okay,
So
this game is
Celtics
over.
Are still undefeated
7 points.
on the road in the playoffs. That is big, big, big. And the Celtics are up 3-0 in the NBA Finals.
And that is going to do it for the watch along. Jim and Jackson on the Morgan Podcast Network. We got up to over 40 viewers, so we really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. And we hope you have a fantastic rest of the night. And we will be back at some point again.